Welcome back to West Seattle. So, in the words of the famous Ice Cube, I gotta say, today is a good day. Because we got the IQ Tour A.I. from Storm. R2S hybrid, power edge finish. Good stuff, because for the last 13 years, whenever a new IQ Tour drops, it's no secret on West Seattle Bowl, Ben Leon gets excited. It's a national holiday. It all started with the original, the OG. No AI core in this. R2S solid on the outside. Let's see what's going on out on the lanes. All right. I consider the IQ Tour the GOAT, the greatest of all time. There's a reason why I've had and drilled so many of the original R2S solid one. Errant shots like that, it just finds a way to get back to the pocket. It controls the pocket, keeps you safe, reads early enough to get the mid lane all set for you, but it's not too early to lose out on down lane energy retention. The IQ Tour Solid will always be in my bag. It's my benchmark, it's my fail-safe, it's my favorite. I've had different layouts, surface changes, it's just always the right thing. I've actually been throwing the IQ Tour Solid all the way since the beginning in 2012. And in 2011, Storm actually brought up here a pink tester ball when they were developing this ball. And I got to throw that one too. At the time, they were working on a sequel to the lesser known original IQ. Stronger cover, core wasn't the tour core yet. Didn't take on with a lot of people, to be totally honest. So when they went back to the drawing board, a lot of R&D got put into this one with that pink tester. Lowered the diff, kept the RG low, and put a super versatile cover on it. And the result is a ball that for 13 years has matched up with everybody. High rev rate, low rev rate, high speed, low speed. Older bowling center with a lot of friction on the lanes. Younger bowling center with some fresh synthetic. They got this one perfect. Let's throw one more. So, over the last decade plus, it's no secret that to build on that success, different IQs have come out along the way. And in my collection, I think I've tried just about all of them. I've had the pearls, I've had the nanos, I've had the overseas variants, I've had the urethanes, but the one that's probably most comparable to the new one was the IQ Tour Fusion. This came out, I think, in 2014. You see the original gold pearl in there, and the OG dark navy blue, half pearl, half solid. No holes in this one. We're not gonna be throwing this one. It'll go back into the collection for now. But this one is as close of an upgraded facsimile as there gets, so. Also R2S hybrid, half pearl, half solid, also polished, also with that famous core. And also strikes just as well as all of them do. Truthfully, this isn't my first few shots with this. I've been throwing it for the last couple weeks, and I keep loving it more and more. It does exactly what you want a shiny IQ to do. It does that. It controls the pocket, keeps your scores always in play. It's gonna store some energy, but not at the expense at jumping on you in the back unexpectedly. The AI core inside has tweaked the numbers just slightly. So that in errant shots like that one, I can miss out. The RG has ticked down just a little bit lower, and the differential has ticked up just a little bit higher. So it gets into a spin a fraction sooner. Flares just a fraction more. But outside of that, this is the hybrid IQ Tour that we've been waiting for about a decade. All right, little ring 10 there, a little forward off my hand, but kept me right in the pocket like an IQ Tour is supposed to. So the tour word, what is that? Clearly it doesn't mean that this is only for professional touring players, because you've seen this everywhere, not just on TV. You've seen this in your local tournaments, you've seen this in your nightly leagues, you've seen it everywhere because the tour shape matches up with just about everyone. But so what does that mean? The tour word that you hear a lot now with bowling balls all started with the IQ Tour. The idea being that a touring professional is wanting to kind of control the mid lane, have balls set, and roll nice into the pocket. No super erratic hockey stick kind of stuff. There have been a lot of attempts to duplicate this in the bowling industry. You'll see other balls across other brands with the tour word in it. Lower RG, lower flaring, should just work, right? It's not easy to get it right. It's the core and the cover combo that makes the IQ Tour, in my opinion, the best. All right, another errant shot, but it just smoothly gets there and does the thing. So when would you have an IQ Tour AI versus the OG IQ Tour Solid? The IQ Tour Solid, being all solid, it's gonna read a little sooner and be a little bit smoother. When it's time to move in because the lanes are transitioning or the lanes are starting to have a little bit of friction, you want some shiny pearl to kind of get through that. You also want some energy retention because you're typically moving a little left. This one, this one is going to give you all of that pearl characteristic without the hockey stick jump. Some of that is the R2S Solid, half of it is solid, so it's not going to be too sharp off the back end, but a lot of that is the core too. When a ball spins up quicker, like low RG balls tend to do, they kind of get stabilized a little more readily. When a ball doesn't flare, because the diff is a bit lower, then it's not going to jump as well. The result is the perfect ball in your bag, right in the middle, when the lanes are just starting to transition, just starting to have some break-in. So ask yourself, do you need a ball like that in the middle of your bag? And if you have answered at home, yes, that is the correct answer. IQ Tour AI is your ball. It's definitely mine. I've tried it on a variety of different patterns too. In our Monday Sport Shot League right now, we're currently bowling on last year's shorter Nationals pattern. This ball looks great on that. When they start to fry up a little bit, this is so controllable. It's just about perfect. Woo. Dirty dog 9-pin. But that just shows that even with a smooth ball like the IQ Tour A.I, it's got enough hitting power. IQ is a little different in modern times. 13 years ago when it came out, with the oils that we had back then, it's maybe a little stronger on average. But don't confuse today's IQ Tour as weak. It slots into your bag in a way that no other ball can. Throw a couple more and we'll wrap it up. Yeah, you want that, right? Slapping those heads out. On the league shot, I found it works glorious too. You can kind of throw it anywhere and it'll get you there. And in an underrated characteristic, I appreciate that Storm has this as a darker 2 colors. There's something about a dark colored IQ Tour that just looks pleasing to the eye, looks smooth, heat-seeking missile kind of stuff. So this one rolls kind of comparable to its older brother, the Solid. Storm, great job. I'm always a little nervous when an IQ is on the horizon, just because I love the line so much. I don't want there to ever be a dud. There hasn't been one yet. It didn't start today. For those curious, layout, my standard layout for a lot of things, 60 by 5.5 by 60. Kind of lets the ball be what it's gonna be. We'll throw one more here, shut it down. That'll fly. So again, regardless of your bowler style, regardless of where you're bowling or who you're bowling with, I think everyone needs IQ Tour in their bag. Get the Solid, kind of start off with. Get the AI for when you need a shiny 1-2 punch. Your bag is pretty much filled up at that point. Throw in one big piece at the end and maybe a weak piece and you're ready for nationals, so. Or your local end of league tournament stuff. But I'm gonna go throw some more shots with it because I love it that much. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next vid.